Today's lesson is on reflections from Module 4, Section 1. And we have done this already in Module 2, Section 4. And so in my class, this is all one unit. And so this is a review. These aren't going to be major and important to today's lesson, but in our unit for our test, they are. And so you please make sure you know that this reflections in axis, in the x-axis goes with that particular rule. The xy becomes x opposite y, and reflections in the y-axis goes with this particular rule. Xy becomes opposite xy. Again, reflection means to flip, and so these were flips across the horizontal or x-axis and the vertical or y-axis. And so today we're going to reflect first against just kind of random vertical and horizontal lines. And so this is a vertical line they're giving us. Now they're counting by twos. And so this line would be x equals 4. Anytime it's an x equals line, it hits the x-axis, and so it's a vertical line. And then I want to be able to reflect across that line. So the blue one over here, which we'll call A because they called it A, right, reflects over that line over to here to become a image. And so we just reflect it. And so I just, again, will count how far each point is. So the B was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over to the left. And so I'm obviously going to reflect from left to right. I would count over to the right 5 and put my new B or B image. Same thing for C, C and C image. And so it's really easy to do if you make yourself a picture. And so if they don't give you a picture, my suggestion is make yourself a picture. So across a horizontal line, so this is the random horizontal line that they want us to reflect across. And so that line would be y equals, and again, they're counting by twos, so it's -2. Anytime it's a y equals, it's a horizontal line. And so if I just look at F here, F becomes F image. And so all that happened is they counted 1, 2 up, and so they counted 1, 2 down, and put our new point there. For E, it was 1, 2, 3 up, so we went 1, 2, 3 down. And D was 4 up, so it was 4 down. Now, as we show you in the next example, you'll have to name the coordinate as well. And hopefully you know how to do that, and that you know and remember that it's always X and then Y. And so let's flip these one at a time. So they gave us this line right here to reflect over. And that line is X, because it goes through the X-axis, equals -2. And so let's reflect them kind of one at a time here. So R is 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm out here at -6 now. To the left, and it's still 1 high. So that's my new R. And R image is -6, 1. I do the same thing for S. S is 4 to the right. So now I count 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. And I have this point is now S image. Now that I've done those two, I can double check myself. Here, this is 1, 2, 3. R is 3 away from S. And so 1, 2, 3. R is 3 away from S. So either I made the same mistake twice or I got it right. I want to assume I got it right, so I'm going to write down S image is -6, and then that one is 4 high. Let's do the same thing for T. Now, because I've already done R and S, I'm just going to count from S straight across here. 1, 2, 3. And so 1, 2, 3. Out here is -9, still 4 high for my T image. And so T image is -9, 4. And then out here, TV is 1 down, so I go 1 down over here for my new V. So V image is also -9 out, but only 3 high. And I could connect the dots, or probably should connect the dots so my graph looks like, to me it's like the other side, the other wing of a plane on the other side. It got reflected across. Skipping that example for right now, getting through this as fast as I can. So please get this last rule in your notes. So this is the last rule. So if it says reflection, y equals x. Y equals x is the true diagonal. So we're reflecting across the true diagonal. That is the rule that goes with it. So please know that if it says reflection, y equals x, you're using the rule xy becomes yx. And so -6, 4 becomes 4, -6. Right? It's going across the diagonal. Across the diagonal. So all that happens is the x and y switch places. Again, if you had a point, just randomly point P that was -3, 2, the new point P, what happens? Read the rule. You just flip spots to -3. And so this one has a rule like the x-axis had a rule and the y-axis had a rule. And so here they give me these points. B is -3, 3. C is 1, 4. And D is -2, -4. And I want to come up with the new B, C, and D after a reflection in the line y equals x. And so that's telling me I'm using the rule xy becomes yx. And so what is my new B? B image is 3, -3. C image is 4, 1. D image is -4, -2. So if you understand the rule, it's pretty easy to do. Go ahead and give them a try. Page 251. I wish you the best of luck.